record this and then share my screen for just a second. Right. Let's see here. Just bear with me for just a second. Okay. Do that. Go on to home and then trying to see if I can see my comments here and I can't see them. Okay, let me. One second. Having some technical difficulties here. Okay. So you guys can see my screen for just a second. Okay, stop there. Okay. Be looking at the comments to see if there's going to be any comments on this live. So welcome, you guys. And in today's topic, I was supposed to write that inside of the topic, but it's supposed to be is getting leads organically dead. Okay. So I actually had to put this into some thought and some context here of getting leads online because for those who don't know who I am, my name is Dominique. I'm a social media consultant and I help people get leads through Facebook organically and I help them scale past 10K a month. So welcome. All right, so if I sound a little monotone, it's because I'm inside of my home and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I don't want to wake anybody up. So is getting leads online through organically dead? I want to say no. I want to say no because especially through Facebook and Instagram, because there's multiple coaches online that are making like 40K plus a month, just by doing everything organically. Okay, so let's just ask those questions. How are they getting leads online organically, right? So I actually had dived in and thought about this. I had to put this into some deep thoughts here. And so let me go to my notebook here and write some notes here for you guys. Okay. That's not the right. I remember last time I was on live and I couldn't get inside of my drive. Okay, so let's go to new, go to blank document. So, okay. All right, so it's getting leads to Facebook dead. Okay, I want to say the answer is no. Okay, the answer is no. Okay, so how are people making 10K, 20K, 30K plus? Okay, what's the big secrets? Is there any secrets? I want to say the only secret that people are not understanding is this. They're thinking that the secret, there's a specific specific way to do so um, with one person. And that just means worth ethic. Like if you're really killing yourself out there, really, to be honest with you, it basically comes down to worth ethic. Like how much time that we're talking about here that you have to put in the work. You're gonna have to put in, like like 15 minutes every day, every other hour to start conversations. So it's, if you're on social media and you're trying to get leads through organically online, this is like this is what I was taught basically every hour of 15 minutes. Now, really, to be honest with you, who has time to really remember, really, who has time to remember how to do so, right? We all have lives to live, right? And for most coaches and consultants, sometimes this is what all they do. All they do is like just hang out on Facebook. They hang out all day long, like as if it's a playground, to try to see, who wants to play with them. It's grueling. And this is just my opinion, okay? So this is exactly, I'm going to give you exactly the framework, on why people, or I'm going to say coaches and consultants, my bad, sorry. Coaches and consultants are making, 10K to 30K. Like I had a coach one time, and if he's like on here, watching this live, hello. I actually had a coach online, you know, try to get me onto his program, right? And he's opted me onto his program, but there was some extra surcharges to do some extra things on top of the coaching program. And the coaching program that we discussed through the phone call, the booked call, everything what I needed inside of my business had everything to do with the coaching program. But what he was misunderstanding is that that's exactly what I needed. But he was telling me that, oh, you can just go through these modules and you can do it yourself. And that's actually not what I paid for. And, like we just like went back and forth. So the framework of why coaches and consultants are making this type of money organically is this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's appointment setters, appointment setters, closers, that they hire. And really, to be honest with you, to get the best appointment setters and closers, to have them hired at commission base is really tough to keep them. So you have to learn exactly how to lead these people to do this, because we're all online and we don't have eyeballs every which way we go on every single computer, right? Right. So they're going to do all the prospecting for you. Right. So you hire appointment setters. So how many do you need? You really only need like maybe one to two, if they're really good, are really good, like I am, because I'm the coach, right? Okay, if they're really good, that's all you really basically need. And this is at commission based, so you don't really have to pay them up front, a month to get sales or anything. They will work on commission, and every time that they make a sale or so, then you give them 20 to 30% or so, right? Okay, so who's live with me? Whoever was there, welcome. I'm just checking the chat, see if it plays. Press a like or so if you like seeing this. So also too, VAs, virtual assistants, you can tell them whatever you want for virtual assistants. Now, the difference between a virtual assistants and appointment setters is that you have to pay them up front. Can't talk today. You have to pay them up front. Okay. So in order to really to get that type of money, you really have to figure out how many conversations do you need to start and how many leads to acquire. And I've already did the math here, where in order to make that much, you would need to acquire at least like warm to hot leads. We're talking about warm to hot, not just cold. Warm to hot leads, you're going to need at least 200. That's at least. And then close maybe 5 to 6. If you have a offer that's at 5K, 3 to 5K. Okay. So I know that this is like a really, really grueling topic. And, people are wondering, like, is getting leads through Facebook dead? No, it's not really. Because there's other coaches that are like in the 6 to 7 figures that are doing this, right? Are they taking all of our prospects? No, they're not. There's enough people around this world to get clients and stuff. There's a lot, right? So how to make that consistently making that much. So when we talk about consistent, right, we need to figure out what's consistent. Is it getting traffic every day? Well, that's one thing. You need to be getting traffic every day, and you need to resell to your current clients. A lot of coaches go through the client retention pit, and I will discuss this in a post later on, but this is how you're going to really make those 20K to 50 to 100K months. You need consistent traffic that's coming inside of your DMs every single day, asking you about your service. And then you need to learn how to resell to your current clients, right? Whether it's setting up a workshop or a master class, or if it's something like a challenge that you're setting up. This would really, really break you past these type of months consistently every single month, right? And then we go back to this area where you don't have time to set up 50 conversations a day. Good, then you can have hire your appointment setters and closers to do that, right? So I hope that this was helpful. And if you guys want to work with me, I actually have a launch that I'm setting up. Is actually $9.97 for the pre-sale for the launch. Okay, it's called Daily Client Acquisition, 90 days to 20K. All right, I'm starting this challenge in sometime in July. I haven't really set the time date, but I want to have this pre-sale to either next week, or I may just extend it. I may extend it and keep extending it until we start rolling and getting some registrants for the launch. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be lots of fun. And it's a whole 12-week program where I take you step by step on how to get to 20K and how to get those first 5K clients. We're going to go over your offer to see if your offer is good. We're going to tell you exactly how to start getting these appointment setters, and how to start really starting those conversations so that you can break past those those months, because hey, there's going to be a lot of coaches out there that are just going to, bombard you with their messages and try to get you to their 5K program, and you may not even need that. All right, so all right, this was Dominate Lead Generation with Dominique. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Good day, and happy Sunday. Take care.